Hello everyone and welcome to Software Incorporated. Today I'll be showing you guys around this game a little bit, made by Coredumping. It's in early access, so no, it's not the prettiest game yet, but I think it has a lot of great potential. So I'm going to show you around based on this company that I've already got going here. Alright, so here's the company that I have. There are two maps to choose from. You can either choose your location to be in the forest out in the middle of nowhere with like a single road or something like that. I think I only played the forest once. Or you could be in the city, which has a bunch of buildings, parking lots, empty lots, and everything. So pretty much in this game, you start off as a one-man company and you make software. So I'll show you some options here. This is the design area. You can name your product, you can select which product to make. As you progress in the game, more and more of these unlock and open up. So early on in the game, when you first begin, you only get operating system, visual tool, audio tool, and game engine and game, I believe. And you start in the year 1980 or later if you choose. And then eventually you'll get web-based game and antivirus to pop up, and I think there are some more. I haven't really played far past 2000 because either my games get corrupt or I get bored of it and start a new game. Because I used to put it on easy mode all the time. Well, that's really easy. Then I started putting it on medium, and well, I've got $90 million in the bank. So maybe I'll have to bump it up to hard here shortly. But after that, you select whatever you want to do. You got some options over here. So like for an operating system, you have all kinds of options over here. For example, visual tool, you select what operating system you want it to run on, and that may change. I'll just show you an example here. We'll select drive, the one by drive reach. So it opened up more options here. Now let's pick a game. Then you'll have to choose like what game engine you want to use, visual tool, audio tool, all that nice stuff. You can make teams. So the way I have it set up, I have a design team, a programming team, and an artist team. Core is the one you start with. I just didn't change that, but that's just what my boss man is. He's the only one in that team, and he does my marketing. So you start your software. Then it'll come over here like this. It'll say whatever you're making, what kind of product it is, and designing. And after that bar gets all the way full, your designer's going to be working on it, of course, and that'll get full. Then you hit develop, it'll go into alpha. Then after that, it'll go into beta. No. After alpha, it goes into a little delay. Then it'll go into beta, which means you get rid of all the bugs in. But the nice thing about this game, you can make your own buildings. So like this room over here is my design team, up here is programming, my artists are here, then of course the little core team. And everybody arrives on the bus, unless you get parking lots like this, or you can buy an empty lot like I did and make a parking lot out of it. Then they'll get to work faster in their cars. After you're all done with a piece of software, you can market it if you want to. You don't have to, but there's that. You get to see what all kinds of software you've made. You can take contract work. This is how you make money at the beginning of the game. You select one of these, you just work on it. The company will pay you money. Another thing, servers. I have 2 server rooms. This is the work server. That's all local. So like when a piece of software goes into alpha testing, you can choose to put it on your server if you want. So right now I have one thing on my work server, which is this anti-malware watch. antivirus I'm working on. Then over here is my store server, which is everything else that I choose. So there are some things that require, like an MMO game. If you want your antivirus to have a database, you have to have a server for that, which is what I've got over here. And as far as stores go, there's this option, well, not an option, but there's this panel here where you can choose how you distribute your software. So it shows you the company, do they have a physical store or not. Usually the physical stores charge you more. Well, they get more of the more cut. It shows their popularity, how much percent they make off of each sale. And with all the stores, there's a release cost. So with all the online stores, there's no release cost, but you can make your own server, well, make your own store, put on a server, decide how much money you want to charge, and if you click on a company, you can see their popularity history, make a deal or don't make a deal, stuff like that. So up here we have our money situation. You can see what you're spending, how much you're making, what you're getting on sales. Nice little chart over there. You get to manage your employees, hire them, fire them, whatever you want, change what their job is. You are in complete charge of their salary, but if you cut them too low, then of course you're going to complain, not be happy at work. So you gotta always watch out for that. You can hire employees, of course. This little panel here, just select what. I want a designer or specializes in audio. The more money you spend, the more applicants there are. And it also depends on your insurance. If you get a bunch of senior employees, well, they're going to retire. So then you're going to have to keep finding more and more people. So that's why I don't want senior employees. I think everybody in my company is under 30. So. And you can put more money in. You can take money out of the insurance account, all that nice stuff. And you can see all the companies you're going against. And of course, as you can see here, I'm worth the most. I got $90 million, which just blows away the competition. You can see their chart of their money. You can buy their stocks if I wanted to. But usually when I buy stocks, the price gets too high, no one else can buy them, so no one's interested. And you can see the products of each company. There's also maintenance, cleaning, IT support, and there's this new thing called a receptionist, but I haven't really messed around with that too much, where you can make deals with other companies. Then of course there's the Software Times magazine. They review your products every time you release one. Here's the stock in my company, $22 million a stock. No one's, of course, has bought any. But then you can take out loans just in case you're in a little bit of trouble. You can get up to $100,000. You can choose your pay period. So I think that covers that. Here's your build tools. You got walls, windows, doors, elevators, all that nice stuff. One thing you have to watch out for, radiators are your heaters, and ventilation is your air conditioning. So one thing that would be cool in this game is if it had like central air and a furnace. But no, we're still just stuck with radiators and vents. The guy making this, there's only one of them, that's making this game is doing it. I think what he's doing, he's still working outside, but like he uses his free time and works on this game a little bit. So it's a one-man team. He's great game so far. But yeah, this is like the lock and everything that gets unlocked as you go along. So you start off with these old computers. Then in the year 1990, you can upgrade to modern computers, and in 2020, you get hollow computers, apparently. Once you start hiring employees, you gotta have bathrooms, of course, and they always want something to eat, so you gotta get a fridge. I put a coffee machine in just to make them happy. You can put in like TVs, lounge area if you want, but I don't see the point in that because they were supposed to be working when they were at work. Then of course you start with small server. 1990 unlock the tower server, and in the year 2000 you can get a server rack. Just stuff that unlocks. There's your parking lots, roads, whatever, and a clone tool that I've never used it while playing this game. One thing that's a little weird is wiring all the servers up, so you have to start here, go here, and you have to work backwards. If you don't, it's hard to understand at first, but once you get it down, you'll be smooth sailing, because this can be a little hard to understand at first. It's complicated to get the servers going. Room labels if you want. Data overlay. You have bills you have to pay every month, like electricity, water, all that such. Each day in the game is 1 month, so you can change that in the beginning settings. So I think that's about it. Like I said, this is an early access game, so all the people do is pound on their keyboards like that all day long. And yeah, you can also get leaders, like team leaders. They'll improve the productivity of everyone else working in the room. So that's always nice to have. As you can see right now, my programmers are not doing anything, because there's the green is programmers, the blue is the designers, then the red is the artists, which are I have over here, but you can have them wherever you want if you get the game. So I think that's about it. So if you want to see me play some of this a little bit more, let me know. Other than that, this game is on Steam Early Access. I don't know how much it is, but I guess you can go look for yourself. I don't think it's over 15, 20 bucks though. So definitely worth checking out. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. I used to put it on easy mode all the time. Well, that's really easy. Then I started putting it on medium, and well, I've got $90 million in the bank, so maybe I'll have to bump it up to hard here shortly. But after that, you select whatever you want to do. You've got some options over here, so like for an operating system, you have all kinds of options over here. For example, visual tool, you select what operating system you want it to run on, everything. So pretty much in this game, you start off as a one-man company, and you make software. So I'll show you some options here. This is the design area. You can name your product, you can select which product to make. As you progress in the game, more and more of these unlock and open up. So early on, I already got going here. Alright. So here's the company that I have. There are 2 maps to choose from. You can either choose your location be in the forest out in the middle of nowhere with like a single road or something like that. I think I only played the forest once. Or you could be in the city, which has a bunch of buildings, parking lots, empty lots. And in a game, when you first begin, you only get operating system, visual tool, audio tool, and game engine and game, I believe. And you start in the year 1980 or later if you choose. And then eventually you'll get web-based game and antivirus pop up, but I think there are some more. I haven't really played far past 2000 because either my games get corrupt or I get bored of it and start a new game. Because hello everyone, and welcome to Software Incorporated. Today I'll be showing you guys around this game a little bit. Made by Coredumping. It's in early access, so no, it's not the prettiest game yet, but I think it has a lot of great potential. So I'm going to show you around based on this company that I've